Hey there, Julian McBain here, and this is my 27th Saturday vlog. And as you can see, we are in fact doing Mayhem. I hadn't planned on it. Wasn't really my intention. But here we are. So let's own this. I'm about 2 hours in. And I'm finding it more challenging because I had to do Category 3 this time. I'm no longer eligible to do Category 2. Hit points are too high. So, we're doing Category 3. And so far, so good. We're doing pretty good, so I'm happy for that. I'm kind of stepping up my game, and that makes me happy. That being said, I've died a lot more. And that's no fun, but it is what it is. Now, if you're wondering what I'm shooting, my LR-15 ran out, and I haven't had the time to run all the way back to Calypso, and I didn't want to spend the money on shipping charges. So I'm using up a BLP gun that dropped off of, I want to say it dropped off of the Panleons over on the island there that I like to hunt on. That's where I usually do my vlogs. But I'm using it mostly because I'm both cheap and lazy. Because let's face it, if you're flying back and forth from Cyrene to Calypso, it's more than 2 ped worth of fuel. So you may as well just pay the shipping charge for the 12-hour, but I forgot to do it last night, and I'm not paying 6. So I'm going to use this BLP weapon instead. Ouch! Ooh, no wonder I die sometimes. Didn't realize they were cleaning out nearly half my health in one shot. I mean, it was a crit, but still. There we go. This whole having to stare at the waist if you're on Cyrene thing's kind of weird. Okay, so main purpose of my vlog tonight was not to talk about Mayhem, and okay, so let me address Mayhem for a moment, because it's kind of the elephant in the room. I did say I was going to skip Summer Mayhem in order to prepare for migration, but I had thought about it, and considering the amount of looter skills I got off of doing the Easter Mayhem, where it was all robots, so my robot looter skill skyrocketed. Right? I mean, I started at profession level 3. My current profession level for, I guess it's a gather skill, is now 7. So it really helps with those looter skills. And so, not to mention it's a challenge, right? You got so much time, you get the points. If you do well, you get all the Mayhem tokens. And I'm starting to amass quite the collection of them, so I said bag it. I'll do it. And so here we are. And my intent is, if everything goes well, to do the whole hour on the video. It depends on if I completely run out of things to talk about, because who wants to watch me silently play a video game? I guess some of you probably do put it on mute just so I'll shut up. But, oh, before I go any further, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. It really helps me out. I'm trying to get to that 100. We're almost there at 95 as of today, and today is Friday, the day before this video releases. I mean, ultimately my goal is to get a lot of subscribers, build a community. I think I'll be satisfied at 1 million. No, I won't. I won't be satisfied at 1 million. And here's why. Because if I get satisfied at 1 million, I limit myself. I don't want to see any limits. I'm kind of figuring this whole YouTube thing out. But I'm smart. I know that's going to take time. So for now, I'm stretching toward that first 100. If y'all could help me with that, it would be greatly appreciated. Share my work, especially if you think it's worthy. Comment. If you think it's unworthy, comment and tell me why. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. The support is really, I really appreciate the support. I do. Okay. So, as y'all know, I like listening to motivational and motivational videos, sales and marketing, stuff like that. Like right now I've read Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. I went on ad nauseum on that for a long time. I've read Think and Grow Rich. I've read, and these are all audiobooks, of course. Oh, Christ, I can't remember what other audiobooks I've read recently. And of course, I use the term read as in I've actually listened to them, but... Oh yeah, I read 1984. That one wasn't so much fun. Don't get me wrong, very well written book, but damn depressing. I did read part of Carl Jung's Psychology of the Unconscious. Yeah, it's a psychology textbook. A lot of good information in it. It'll put you right to sleep. Guaranteed. And now I'm reading Grant Cardone's The 10X Rule. And I'm actually almost all the way through it. I've been listening to it for a little over a week. And I'm almost all the way through it. Good stuff. And Cardone reads it himself, and the way he talks, it's always very motivating. He's high energy, like almost absurdly high energy. Go search him here on YouTube after you're done watching this vlog. See what I mean? Oh my god. I stopped for 5 seconds to roll up my sleeves and I died. You know, search for like some of his interviews after you're done watching this vlog and just watch how ridiculously high energy this guy is. I want a piece of that. Whoops, I missed. I missed again. There we go. You know, I want to be that high energy. And in fact, stuff like that is pretty much the entire reason I started the McBain Moments video log. Hey, where'd you go? Because I wanted a way. It was almost done more to motivate myself. And it just turns out that I'm apparently motivating other people, and I really appreciate those who have commented on it, either on YouTube or in person. As I found out that I've got friends that pay attention to my channel, which is awesome. Thank you for watching. But that's the reason I did it, was because it helped. I did it to motivate myself, and I thought, you know what, maybe what I say will also motivate others. And I also wanted to explore more complex issues in short form, as you all know. But as I'm thinking about things, I'm not going to stop McBain Moments. I'm not going to alter something that's working well. There would be no point. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I am not going to stop something that's working well. But there are a couple things I need to figure out. Like, one of the new creators, she's not new, but a new creator to me that I've run across. Her name is Sunny Lenarduzzi. Lenarduzzi? It's. I know I'm mispronouncing it, and if Lenarduzzi runs across my channel, I apologize for butchering your last name. But she's also sales and motivation and stuff like that. And yes, I know I watch a lot of them. I don't know why. They're addictive. That's what they are. Are you kidding me? I hope you're all laughing, because that wasn't right. I wasn't paying it. I need to pay better attention. That's what I need to do. I need to pay more attention. Come on. Like, one shot. We need to have like a warning signal saying when we're dying. It's like, hey, stupid, heal yourself. Like they did in Sword Art. You know, it goes beep, 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 you're dying, moron. These Mulmans are no joke, and they push right through the ghost armor, too. I mean, I know it would be far worse if I wasn't wearing the ghost armor. I wish I had plates. I don't. I've been holding off on buying 5Bs, but I think after... I might go after them before migration. I've been holding off. I really wanted to, you know, not spend the money. I just picked up... What did I pick up? I picked up all those amps. That was the last thing I picked up, were the new amp for the sword, which I am using the newer amp for my sword. So here's the melee 1. The melee 4 is on there. I have the A103 that it's attached to my LR15, which I can't use right now because it's not for BLP weapons. Which I should really kind of think of when I'm doing this, because that would be far more efficient. Good job, Julian. But I think I just need to bite the bullet, and after this event is over and before migration, I think I just need to go out and get the plates. 5Bs, I think, are the good ones for Ghost. We got the high impact resistance, which would really help me here, because you know these guys are all fists and weird shorts. Although I think the part of the problem is you can hardly tell the difference, but well, I know technically it's an artistic choice. I mean, let's think about the end game. They're out in the sun all day. They're all sunburnt. You know what? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Hey, we leveled up. And in just a second, I'll find out what I leveled up in. Oh, drop shot. Welcome to the Cereal Society. Oh, my BLP hit profession. My mounted BLP hit profession. Don't care about that, don't care about that, don't care about that, don't care about that. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm watching this new person, Sunny, and you know, looking for ways to make my channel a little bit, you know, a little bit more prominent. I'd like to hit the 1,000 subscribers. I've been doing it for a year. I haven't even broken 100. And I think part of it's because I haven't been able to push myself out the way I need to. And so I've been watching, you know, because her channel exploded. And I know that for gaming channels, it takes time to gain traction, right? So I need to build my library of games and Let's Play videos and the number of videos I'm doing for Entropia Universe. But I realize I've done a lot of basic commentary videos, but not a lot of sought out content. So, and that was one of the reasons I was starting to do the epic missions, right? So I'm doing the Cyrene epic fat missions now, and I'm going to do the other epic mission chains. But I think I need to actually go in, because like my tutorial on swords did really well. Thank you for that, by the way. And so I think what I need to do is I kind of need to do some of those tutorial like videos. And I know there are other ones out there, but it'll be my take on them. And will they be as good as Serial Overdrives or Lore? I don't know if Lore Spit ever did tutorials, but maybe, maybe not. But you know what? I'm going to give it my best. And I'm going to give it my best. And hopefully that helps. And if I can help, if my videos help one person, I'll have done my job. Just one. I want it to help hundreds that play this game. But if I can help one person, I'll have accomplished my goal. Full stop. You know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I really don't. Comment below if you think, if you have any ideas. I am asking you guys for your input. If you have any ideas, throw a comment down there so I'll take it and I'll use it. Come on, there we go. Failed, 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 failed. Lag! So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to start going into tutorials. It won't be every video, but maybe, you know, maybe once a week it'll be the tutorial, and one will be more regular commentary, or like a regular controlled cost hunt. Because I know there are a lot of people who like to see the profit loss on controlled cost hunts. I haven't done a lot of them. I probably should do more. And I'll admit, part of it's because I was afraid of stealing the thunder of some of my favorite creators. But at the same time, how am I stealing their thunder? And this is a realization that came to me because of these things I've been watching and reading. Especially in a space like Entropia, where the niche is so underserved. And I do think it's underserved. There are a lot of good creators for Entropia. But I think there are a dozen of us, maybe, that are active. See, I caught it this time. I think there might be a dozen of us that are active, like, within the last 6 months. I know that, you know, life happens for some of us, you know, but, like, in the last 6 months, I think there's only, like, 12 Entropia creators that might be active. And by active, I mean put out at least one video. No, that's not true. Let's say one video a month. And some of them have gone inactive, and I'm hoping to see a couple of them come back. Actually, every... Global 92.6 PED. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, probably helped if I was hitting the right button. So, I do want to see them come back. I feel that each of us as creators have something unique to bring to the table. We all have something unique to bring to the table, and I love watching all of them when I have the opportunity. And I know there are a lot of them I don't know. You know, I enjoy watching, of course, the work of Serial Overdrive, and otherwise I wouldn't be in a society. I enjoy watching Lore Speed when he's playing Entropia Universe. I enjoy what Bob Silent puts out videos. I would say he puts one out once or twice a month. Obble Dude, I started watching his stuff when I can catch it. Although the way YouTube handles notifications has changed recently, so I've got to go through like all of my subscriptions and make sure I'm getting notified. Oh crap. I need to make sure I'm getting those notifications, because I think I'm missing out on a lot of the content I like to watch on a regular basis. And it's not like I spend my whole day watching YouTube videos, so it's not like I can watch every video they put out, but I still like to provide that support. Those are the ones that come to mind right off the bat. But other people that I would love to see, I love watching their content when they do put it out, or I would love to see come back. Raven Jade put out amazing content. I hope to see her come back at some point. Delusionist made amazing content. I don't think he's been active for more than 2 years. I have spoken to him and told him that I really like his content. I do hope to see him come back. I really do. I think it would be amazing. He made hilarious content. His commentary was pretty much on point all the time. And that's hard to do. Guy had talent. Trying to think of any other... And those are the two I can, again, think of right off the top of my head. And I know I'm missing a couple. Like, I'll probably look at my notifications tonight and go, oh yeah, I should have mentioned that. Oh shit! Should have mentioned that person. And I know I've mentioned all of these people before. And, you know, do me a favor, guys. When you're done watching whatever it is of my content you're watching, go watch some of theirs. They all do an amazing job. So... I do think that, you know, that's still, I was able to name 6, 2 of which were inactive for whatever reason. Maybe they got sick of doing it, and that's fair enough. You know, Entropia is one of those games, and maybe I enjoy, and keep in mind that I've only been playing for like a year and a half, whereas some of these players have been playing for over a decade, right? Maybe all of them have. But I know that, you know, you burn out on a game, you have to take a break, and there's no shame in that. No shame at all. I can totally see why that would happen. I mean, hell, after my first 2 months, I took a month off. I almost didn't come back. I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did. But we all have other, you know, obligations as well. Like tonight, it is currently 1944. At 20:30, I jump into Final Fantasy XIV. And I'll be there for roughly 2.5, 3 hours. Close to midnight. Although I have to cook breakfast at the Armory tomorrow, so I might not be up quite that late tonight. I'll be up at 05:30 in the morning. Ugh. But it's for a good cause. You know, keep our soldiers fed. We're closing in on halfway through this hour. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at right now. I'm gonna try to do a series of tutorials, and again, I don't want to like just blast out a huge amount of tutorials and have the quality be shit. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time, not a lot. I'm not gonna break the rule of, you know, over planning and never producing. But like, I have to put out a video for Sunday. That's going to be part of the epic fat mission chain. That was already planned. I'm going to finish that whole mission chain. And after that, what I might do is one will be on the next epic mission chain, and I think I'm going to do the noob chain next, because you get some pretty cool shit for doing the noob chain, I found out. Like, all of the Tyrellian specialty clothes I always find in the auction house but never want to spend the money on. Apparently, you can pick them up from a vendor here on Cyrene after you do the epic noob mission chain. Yeah! Cyrene secrets, right? So, I think that's going to be my next target, at least until migration, because I think that could take me to migration. Migration... It's June now, July is coming up, and I think migration starts at the end of July. So that'll be about another month. And I've already been on Cyrene. Has it been only a month? Ah, crap. Okay, good. I mean, hell, I can't wait for Cyrene to have what they need in order to start selling apartments. Because if I'm going to buy an apartment in this game, it'll be on Cyrene. I would buy one on Monria as well. I'd love to have one on every planet that offers it, but overall, so far, Cyrene is still my favorite planet. Monria is probably a close second. And I do enjoy Calypso. I'm not going to rag on Calypso. I do love Calypso. I haven't met a planet I didn't like. I got a little irritated at Toulon because of the no vehicles thing, and that can make trying to get to an area a really... Especially when you're like limited on time, you want to jump in, do a short hunt. It doesn't help if you have to spend 10 minutes to run there. But Toulon is going to release vehicles in the next partner update. The Planet Partner VU version updates, PPVU. And so that's good news. That is exceptionally good news. Because that means that we're going to have the opportunity to do more on Toulon. It's going to make hunting on Toulon a lot easier. Because then you can jump to the area you want to go to and jump back. I mean, you can do it with teleport ships, but teleport ships are woefully inaccurate. Woefully inaccurate. I'm not a fan. Well, I can't say that. I've never used them. But I've watched other players use them. And, oh good, I know this is a safe area, and then it beams them into the middle of the mob back. Oops. I died. Not my idea of a good time. Unless you're playing chicken with your friends. Here's one. Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? 2 shots. 1 shot. We did it! Okay. Time to convert. Oh my god. I think that's the first time I've ever converted a withdrawable amount of ped. Oh my god. The sad part is I started this out with about 600 ped. Yeah. 600 ped worth of ammo. I kind of wish I had been recording the whole thing. I do. Whoops. Unfortunately, when I usually have the opportunity to do this, it's been not an opportune moment to record. For one reason or another. So, this has been my first real opportunity to get a good recording out. Strongbox. Add it to the pile. I haven't decided whether I'm opening them or not. I might just for shits and giggles. I know you have the chance at a ring. The chances I'm going to get a ring are pretty much 0, but you know what? What the hell? And I need to get... I think I have a left-hand ring. Do I have a left-hand or a right-hand ring? Ring... Oh, it doesn't say. That's unique. I thought it always said which finger it had to be on. Maybe they altered it. Maybe that was a recent update. Eventually, I'm going to have to upgrade that ring to these rings. These rings get stupid expensive fast because they're so powerful. Like when you look at the higher tiered ones, we're talking thousands of US dollars for one. I was just completely blew my mind. I looked at one and I could if I had like let's say it dropped in a box for me. It's like, oh look, it dropped in a box. I can now sell this and buy a Pathfinder ship or a Starfinder. And have money left over. Lost my train of thought. I'm not used to making videos any longer than half an hour. Shit. We haven't even hit half an hour yet. 29 minutes. Come on. There we go. Go through my notes here. I know there was other stuff I wanted to talk about. Oh, so yeah, I had mentioned earlier about how I had thought about, I didn't want to steal other people's thunder, and I didn't, it's a very narrow, not a very narrow niche, but it's a very underserved niche, despite the hard work of those of us who do these videos in it. But Entropia Universe, it's as far as MMOs go, it's not the smallest, not by a long shot. I mean, it's got 1.1 or 1.2 million players, and although it's been slow growth, it's still been steady growth, or at least fairly steady growth. And I know a lot of players go inactive, doing nothing more than checking on their avatars from time to time. And no, I'm not picking on anyone in particular. And then they come back for things like Mayhem. But I think that oh shit. When I was thinking about it, what it comes down to, what I'm trying to do with this channel is I'm trying to become big. And I want to admit that up front. I want how many users are on YouTube? 3 billion? I think roughly half the world watches YouTube. No, it's not that big. It's more than the population of the United States, I think, though. Let me look that up. How many people watch YouTube? $1.3 billion. 1.3 billion people watch YouTube. I want 1% of them to watch my channel. That's my goal, ladies and gentlemen. 1% of YouTube watching this channel. That's 13 million. And I'm going to make it there. Just you watch. This is me making a promise. Before I'm done, 13 million people will be watching. No, better yet, 1% of YouTube's users will watch my channel, will be subscribed. 1%. That doesn't sound like a lot. That's 13 million users right now. %. And when I make 1%, then I'll tell you we're going for 2. And after we do that, I'll try not to die an entire Mayhem. Probably have less success opportunity with that than getting 26 million users or subscribers. So there you have it. I have made a commitment. Don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to do it. And the funny thing is when that happens, that means that Entropia Universe is likely to grow. Because they'll have a lot more exposure. I honestly think that's the game's whole problem, is it has a limited audience, not because it's not a good game, because the game is well designed, it's well maintained, the graphics have aged really well. It just doesn't have the reach. And part of that's on the developers, right? Between MindArc and the Planet Partners, they can do a better job of advertising. I don't know that any of the Planet Partners actually put money into advertising. I'm not sure if they're even allowed to be honest. Let's face it. I'm sure there's a phone book of a contract that a Planet Partner signs when they want to work with MindArc. I mean, that's just smart of MindArc to make sure they protect their proprietary information. But at the same time, it can be very limiting on the Planet Partner. And so I mean, a lot of Entropia has relied on word of mouth and creators to get the word out there that it's a game that exists. And I know that compared to some of the more active quote-unquote games like Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, where you have to worry about rotations and skill sets and talent trees and all that other happy horse hockey, which I both love and hate. There is a definite level of skill necessary to play this game effectively, especially since it's a real cash economy. And I think its biggest threat right now is going to shoot itself in the foot. I do. Because its biggest threat right now is Decentraland. And Decentraland has sold huge amounts of digital property, digital real estate, just like our Entropia universe has. But it looks like most of their investors want to build casinos. That's all I've heard about, are these giant in-game casinos. Which, of course, are of dubious legality. Because, no, you're not playing with US dollars or anything, but you're playing with money on the blockchain, which can get converted into Ethereum, which then can get converted to US dollars. It's a gray area at best. And it depends on the jurisdiction you're in. Now, do I think they have the right to build this? Absolutely. But I don't think it's using that engine to its full potential. And there are some huge tracts of digital real estate set aside by individual groups. Corporations and associations and even individual people, I'm sure. And would I like a piece of that? Hell yeah. I'm not stupid. I don't have a whole lot of crypto. Actually, the crypto I've gotten I got for free. And it wasn't, I mean, it's less than $1 US, so I don't think people are just giving away money. But full disclosure, it comes from a game called Long Game. Go look it up in Google Play. It's an interesting way to have a savings account. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's a fun game, though. Probably should heal first. So, but yeah, I think Decentraland, someone came up with Decentraland, and the idea was brilliant. They completely decentralized development. They said, here's your plot of land, buy the plot of land from us. You can trade the plots of land. You can combine plots of land. And your developers can add items and tools to the toolbox in the game. It was very similar to the way the Planet Partner thing worked with Mindark. And it had the potential to overthrow Mindark's paradigm. And I don't think they're going to utilize it well. I'm looking at the way they're doing their business model, and I'm just going, guys, you're shooting yourselves in the foot. And I could be wrong. I hope I am. I don't want to see Mindark go away. I don't want to see Entropia Universe disappear. The game's 15, 16 years old. I love this game to the point where I practically play it every night and have for almost 2 years, a year and a half. Okay? That is how much I love this game. I play too much. I play it too much. Pretty much. I almost play it too much. But a game that had an opportunity to come and compete in its space, I think it's not going to. I would have liked to see a good competitor to Mindark that would have spurred them to push harder. And the Planet Partners. Because I know that there are there are those who say that, you know, competition's good for business, competition's bad for business, dominate your space. Absolutely dominate your space, but dominate your space because if you don't dominate your space, someone is going to overtake you. That is my opinion on the matter. If you can't dominate your space, someone else will. Right now, Mindark's dominant in the real cash economy because its only competitor is Second Life, which technically dominated it, but for a different niche. People weren't, to my knowledge, people weren't going out and killing mobs in Second Life. It was a social, almost a strictly social game, and I actually kind of expected that platform to supplant Facebook when VR became a thing, and I'm kind of surprised it hasn't started. But I don't know how many users are still active on Second Life. But out of real cash economy games, this and Second Life are pretty much it. Decentraland's now number 3. EVE Online has an exchange rate, but you can't exchange out. You can only exchange in, and that's estimated based on oh crap, ISK to the whatever their tokens are that you can purchase ISK with. ISK. And unfortunately, I don't remember what they're called. I think of them like golden or diamonds in your mobile games. I think though that would, if EVE Online set up a conversion or took the prohibition against selling currency out of their TOS, they would see a huge player boom. Ouch, damn it. First shot, too. At least I hadn't lost a lot of health by that point. Oh, my dog's not out. They will see a huge player boom if they switch to a real cash economy. The problem is now that they're fully developed and they've got a huge player base as well, I don't know how many players... Jesus Christ. I don't know how many players play EVE Online. So I'm going to look that up too. And Reddit, which is the best resource for, well, all kinds of weird stuff. Okay, maybe not Reddit. Steam charts. So at any given moment, approximately 3,000 players are playing. 3,400 players a day. And there are going to be a lot of daily players, a lot of repeat players. It looks like their all-time peak was 6,700 players playing at a time. Now, that both is and isn't a lot. Do I think that's more than what is playing Entropia Universe at a given time? I'd say it's probably close to on par. And maybe it's more. It could be more. I don't know because Mindark doesn't release their numbers anymore. But if I had to venture a guess, I would err on the side of saying that the player bases are probably roughly similar. Because don't forget, some of those players only play on the weekends, some of those players only play on certain days. You know, some of them go inactive due to real life. So, it would definitely be a strong competitor. Those numbers are actually a lot lower than I thought they'd be. But those are only the Steam charts. I don't know if that counts non-Steam players. I'm not sure if EVE has non-Steam players, come to think of it. Never tried. You know, that's a game I really ought to try at some point. But I don't want to get sucked into yet another MMO. It's like I already play Final Fantasy. I've taken a break from WoW. I really need to log in to make sure no one can unseat me from my guild because I'm still paying for my subscription. But I have WoW if Blizzard ever gets its head out of its ass. I'm playing Final Fantasy, which so far has been a lot of fun. And I have Entropia Universe, and Entropia Universe is the one I play the most. We should be coming up to the boss here pretty quick. So that's really what I'm looking for. Boss fight. Want the boss fight. Should see him in about 7 minutes. I'm a little concerned that I haven't seen that many points this time around. But I mean, that part's random. Oops. Okay. So yeah, I'm disappointed in Decentraland so far, which is not to say that I'm not going to keep a very close eye on it. But from what I've seen so far, I am disappointed. I'm hoping it grows. I would honestly love to see games like Entropia and Decentraland actually help each other in the long run. Although, because it is real cash economy, I know they're going to be competing for the same source of funds, but all MMOs do. I would like to see more faith in real cash economy games from regular players, because I think that... Whoa, shit! Come on. My bad. I think that's the biggest problem, is that players don't... They see real cash economy and they get scared. But what they don't realize is, unlike other games, you can take money out. The money I put into World of Warcraft every month that I don't play, which I might end up canceling my sub. I might talk to my lady about that eventually. The only reason I keep my sub is WoW Classic's supposed to be coming, and I don't want to lose the guild. Although, to be fair, the only people who would take the guild are those that we trust, so I don't know. Final Fantasy. I put money into Final Fantasy every month. I'll never get a penny of that back. I'm okay with that. They provide an excellent service. I've had a lot of fun. But the idea that anything I put in, my subscription fees, so to speak, I could eventually re-earn and take back out. No other game offers that opportunity. So yeah, I'm going to keep playing this game as long as this game still has game to play. That is I truly believe that. 25 years from now, if Entropia Universe's servers are still going, I will still be playing. And I'll go back and I'll watch some of my early content like this and go, oh my god, it was so bad. Oh, there is one thing that might be coming up. I picked up a real webcam. I might start adding my face to these videos. I haven't decided yet. Not sure how interested I am in doing that yet. Still got to figure out all of the dynamics of the camera, especially since the place I have to put the camera is the opposite of the direction I have my microphone. So I might have to rethink my whole setup, which would be kind of a pain in the ass. So I haven't figured that part out yet. Okay, come on, boss. Whoops. Probably should hit him with the sword so I can actually kill him instead of just sit here and hit him with a pea shooter. Oh, fuck, I got 2 of them. My dog is so close to level 10. I know it's kind of silly because compets are not a thing that exists anymore, but I would like to see them have the pets do more things. So compet was a flop. You know, that completely died. But it doesn't mean pets can't be used for other things. You know, you've got the ones that exist now. You know, maybe something similar to the way pets work for hunters in Final Fantasy or chocobos do in FF14. Because, you know, have it so that, like, I've got a dog. Why can't the dog bite the Molman? I think it's a good idea. Or at least pee on him. I'm not sure what a cannon can do. Although, that being said, rabbits can hurt you. And I know I'm getting a lot of funny looks now, but no, seriously, I have seen... So, I know someone who used to raise Flemish giants, which are these gigantic hares. And they had a dog who learned really quick, well, you don't irritate the hares. Because the hares kick, and they kick hard. Not enough to break a human bone, I don't think. I'm pretty sure, no, I don't think they have that much force, but it hurts a lot. They can fend off eagles. And eagles are the kind of predator that just don't give a shit. I have watched videos of eagles riding goats down a mountain as it tries to kill it for its dinner. Eagles do not give a shit. But a Flemish giant can fend off an eagle with its legs. Because if it hits the eagle right, it can break a wing. And then that bird is so much food. Not for the rabbit, but for other predators. Damn, where is that boss? I wonder if you have to get like a certain number of kills? No, it should be right at the hour mark. I guess I was a couple minutes under, I suppose. If anyone of you knows how they calculate when to spawn the boss, let me know. Drop a comment. Another strong box. Throw that on the pile. We are doing pretty good though. 1 million, and we're 12.1. Oh fuck, are you kidding me? They're trying to murder me. And of course, the damaged one always winds up in the back. Because why would you want to kill the one that you've already spent time trying to kill? Come on. Heal. Where's that damn boss? I want those 250 points. The points haven't been very good to me this time around. I did pretty well in the last two, well, I guess not. Because if 500 of those points were from the bosses... Okay, I guess I'm doing pretty okay. I'm doing about average. Let's see if I can't... Has anyone... Oh, wait, I don't want the map. Oh, I see. It's the timer up in the upper corner there, not my mission timer. Because we've got this timer here. I think this is what judges the boss spawn. And I don't know how this timer differs from this timer. Or why it differs from that timer. Although, inefficiencies. You have to take time to escape. That makes sense. So we'll find out. Okay. Come on. All my pills are gonna run out just before the boss spawns. That kind of bites. All my extra health. Which is actually kind of funny, because that egg gives you like an extra couple hit points. Three minutes, 30 seconds. I think that boss is going to spawn right at the 0-0 mark. He's level 22. He's no joke. Definitely no pushover. There we go. You know, it occurs to me this will be my longest Entropia Universe video ever. I've never done a full hour run. I've done them for premieres of single-player games, but never for Entropia. So this actually sets a precedent. Two minutes. We're getting down to the wire here, folks. I'm officially out of things to talk about. I'm just anxiously waiting for the boss to appear. $16 ped. We're doing pretty good. 1.38 versus 11.9, yeah. Come on, Mulman. Show me your leader. Show me your leader. Give me the boss! Another strong box. Kick ass. That's 10 for 10. Watch this. I'm going to pull one, and that's when it's going to spawn. 3, 2, 1. No boss. There goes all my pills. That's actually kind of disappointing. I mean, we gotta go until the boss shows up. Otherwise, I'm just leaving a shitload of points on the table. I'm not gonna let that happen. Well, we'll keep going for the time being. Now I'm kind of under time pressure, so I might not be able to. I'm gonna be really pissed if I don't get the opportunity to down that boss. Losing that 250 points is not funny. If there's a criteria for it, I'd love to know what it is. I know he's not on the field now because he glows this ridiculous blue color. And he's huge. That's what she said. Come on. There he is. Finally. Let's take him. He doesn't do as much damage as a lot of his compatriots do. And I know that's on purpose. But I know that with the amount of hit points he has, he can still make me have to heal myself before he dies. And I don't like getting down below half health. Deflected. He's all blue. I wonder if he does frost damage. Or cold damage, or whatever they call it. Okay. We're getting him there, we're getting him there. Come on. Burn, baby, burn. There it is. Whew. Okay, guys. That is a wrap. I'm almost at 1,000 points. That's freaking amazing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe down below. Don't forget to check out my website, www.mcbainmanor.com, and my sponsor, Critical Links. The links are in the description. Guys, thank you for all of your support. If you've made it this far, thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. You all have a wonderful day.